to today's On This Day in Tudor History with me, Claire Ridgway, author of several Tudor history books. Now, where am I taking you today? Well, to the reign of King Henry VIII, 1541. For on this day in Tudor history, the 11th of November 1541, the feast of Martinmas, King Henry VIII's council sent Archbishop Thomas Cranmer a letter containing instructions to move Queen Catherine Howard, who was of course the king's fifth wife, from Hampton Court Palace to Syon House, formerly Sion Abbey. Now, this talk that I'm giving you today is based on an article I wrote for the Anne Boleyn Files website a few years ago. So here are the instructions that the Archbishop received from the King's Council on that day. First, the King's pleasure is that the Queen, with convenient diligence, remove to the house of Sion, there to remain till the matter be further ordered, in the state of a queen, furnished moderately, as her life and conditions have deserved. That is to say, with the furniture of 3 chambers hanged with mean stuff, without any cloth of estate, of which 3, one shall serve for Mr. Baynton, and t'others to dine in, and t'other 2 to serve for her use. I love the word t'other. And with a mean number of servants, according to a book which we send unto you herewith. The council's letter went on to state that Catherine was allowed to have 4 gentlewomen and 2 chamberers of her choosing. Although it was also said that the king wanted Lady Baynton to be one of the ladies, and for her husband, Sir Edward Baynton, to be in charge of the household at Sion. Nicholas Heath, Bishop of Rochester and the king's almoner, was also sent to Sion. Although Catherine's jewels had been seized, a letter from Ralph Sadler, who was one of the king's secretaries of state to the Archbishop, states that the Queen was sent 6 French hoods edged with goldsmith's work, 6 pairs of sleeves, 6 gowns, and 6 kirtles of satin, damask, and velvet. So Catherine was being sort of well looked after. She was to enjoy these luxuries while further investigations were carried out into the allegations made against her, which we'll know about from previous days' talks. The 11th of November also seems to be the day when Queen Catherine's alleged relationship with Thomas Culpeper came to light. Now, Catherine had mentioned Culpeper in her confession in passing, saying that her former beau, Sir Francis Derham, had asked her on his return from Ireland if she was going to marry a man called Culpeper. But his name was also brought up by Derham, who was being interrogated. Under interrogation about his own relationship with the Queen, Derham stated that Culpeper had succeeded him in the Queen's affections. And this man, Thomas Culpeper, was a member of the King's Privy Chamber. So this revelation resulted in Catherine being interrogated again and Thomas Culpeper being questioned on the 13th of November. So things were getting worse for Catherine day by day at this time in 1541. But you'll notice that I mentioned the Bayntons being put in charge of Catherine's household at Sion, and I just wanted to give you a bit of trivia about this couple. Sir Edward Baynton had served as Vice-Chamberlain to Queens Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, and Catherine Howard, and he went on to serve Catherine Parr. His wife Isabel, interestingly, was Catherine Howard's half-sister, and she'd been serving Catherine since her marriage to the king. So that must have been quite difficult for her as Catherine's half-sister to see the Queen in this state, to hear about all these interrogations going on. But yeah, so Catherine was at Sion, but she was living in luxury still. So that's what happened on this day in Tudor history in 1541. Things are getting bad for Catherine Howard. Thank you for joining me. You can subscribe to my channel, and I would ask you to do that because it really helps others find my channel. But you can click just about there. You can hit the bell to be notified as my videos go live, but rest assured they go live on a daily basis. And if you've enjoyed this video, you can give me a like as well. It's much appreciated. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.